We begin in the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful.
Left on Red, Guided Instead, podcast is brought to you by Azwaja Matchmaking app.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mustafa.
My name is Zafar Zaidi.
And this is Left on Red,
Guided Instead.
And we're with our two guests.
So my name is Suleiman.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sayyid Ali Zafar.
Walaikum salam.
Alaikum assalam.
And today's topic is rooted and open, embracing diversity without losing identity.
Yep, diversity is going to be a really strong topic.
Yes.
Just like Hall Green.
So very serious. So what is your opinion on diversity, Ishan?
I feel like diversity is really important as like if we were all clones of each other, it would be a very boring society, and having differences and like everything is like different cultures, different everything, right? It really puts on a good like
Exactly.
I'm not sure how to explain it.
I feel like being a Muslim also comes with being humble. So you have to be humble, especially with other religions, other people, other races. You have to be very humble with that type of thing. Like, even though some Muslims may not be like humble, it's not very good to not be humble. It's good to be humble. But what's your opinion on this, Suleiman?
I think diversity is a very important thing that we've all been gifted with.
Yeah.
It's obviously allows us to interact more because we have differences. We can talk about what differences, what similarities we have, and it allows us to connect more as people.
Yep.
I think that's one of the important things. And as Muslims, one of the big things is spreading our wings and expanding our horizons, so meeting more people and spreading their religion. So I think that diversity really allows us to spread in a way that other religions might struggle with.
Yep. Like diversity is really important as like if you're not like accepting these diversities, right? You're not really a Muslim because you're supposed to accept everyone for who they are and what they are, and you're supposed to support them. Yep. So, Moulana Saab, do you have anything to add?
Of course, Quran has clearly talked about this diversity, and Quran says that Ya ayyuhan nas inna khalaqnakum min dhakarin wa untha wa ja'alnakum shu'uban wa qabaila lita'arafu inna akramakum 'indallahi atqakum inna Allaha alimun khabir. Quran says that, oh people, I have created you in different, tribes and different, with different color and culture and different languages, but all these differences, diversities, is just to know each other. Who are you? And near me, the one who is the most respected, the one who has God-wariness. So diversity, of course, is a beauty of a culture, is a necessity of our society. And it's a very simple, but you can say example. Imagine if everybody was having white skin, for example, everyone, and they were having all same nose and eyes.
It's too basic.
Or everybody was having brown and black skin and the same nose and eyes. You know what would happen? How would we, differentiate each other? So diversity is not bad. Diversity is good, but it becomes bad when we take a matter of pride.
Yeah,
That's not good. That if a person is a brown color, he has a more intellect. The person who is the white skin color, he has less. No, that would not be the story.
Yes,
Ishan.
Like racial stereotypes.
of course. Yes, I feel like biodiversity, being like a different race, also comes with like stereotypes. Like a lot of like things. Like I don't know how to explain it really, but it's a very strong
That's not
topic.
biodiversity.
Why not?
It's because it's not biodiversity.
DNA, biodiversity, they're similar. Not really, but like, biodiversity, it means that it's like interacting with a different like race and like being diverse with them. I know you can't use the word diverse in the definition, but that's my definition of it. And I also feel like it's good to be diverse with other people. What's your opinion on this?
Well, biodiversity. Well,
Yeah.
we're not studying plants and animal cycles here.
Yep.
Um, in turn, I feel that diversity as a whole, it really, like I said earlier, allows us to connect. But it also has lots of challenges. It
Yep.
throws a lot of challenges towards us.
Yep.
And these challenges, I think, are tests from God to really help us go through this world
'Cause, like-
successfully.
It will not distract you like diversity. There is a hadith in Biharul Anwar. Our sixth Imam says that do not be like those who change with the world. Rather, let the world change because of you. So you should not change. Today is the most important problem is that we want to live our life according to what people they are living. No, we have to look what our religion says, and then even if other people they want to change because of me, that would be good. But we should not change unnecessarily. Yes, we can have good culture adopted. Islam has adopted even so many good things, so many traditions Islam has adopted. It was not at the time of our prophet, but it was before. But Islam when came accepted. So it doesn't mean that you should not accept anything which is good in a society. Yes, but you should not be like attracted with the things which is not really good just because you are living in that culture. That's the matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ishan.
Mustafa.
Yes, I feel like diversity, it also comes with acceptance. Like
Yeah.
you have to accept how other people feel, even if you think it's the wrong way. There's no such thing as wrong in this world.
Yeah.
So
Acceptance is very
acceptance is key for diversity. Like especially with being a Muslim, there's a lot of things with diversity. Even like there's stereotypes of also being a Muslim. We talked about
Yeah.
it in.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna talk about it in the next episode, or we talked about it in the past episode. But diversity, it comes with a lot of different things, and the only thing you need to do when you have diversity is to have acceptance. What do you feel about
inclusion?
Isha?
Yeah, inclusion's really
Inclusion.
important.
Exactly. Like, do you have an example?
Yeah, like saying someone can't do something or saying someone can do something just based on like their skin, race,
Yes.
like religion, all that is
yeah.
like really bad, and we shouldn't do stereotypes like that.
I think
respect also. Accepting is respect for. Yes, Sulaiman.
I think like Ishan as Ishan was talking about this is something that we see a lot in schools.
All right.
Where schools, some people have adopted the culture of their parents or their ancestors, and they end up discriminating other races or other types of people because of their assumed disadvantages. For example, racism against black people is still pretty prevalent in schools.
Yup.
And despite attempts to smother it, it's not working out very well. And one thing as a Muslim, despite an important thing being able to adapt to our surroundings, I think it's important that we keep our true Muslim identity inside and stay away from wrong.
Very true. Yes.
So another like hard part. We were talking about races, but we can also talk about LGBTQ.
Yes, I don't think there's any way to sugarcoat it. But the people, those type of people, they have their own like mindset. People like may say, "Oh, it's not good to like." I'm not homophobic or anything, but I feel like being a Muslim, there's no such thing as other genders. It's only female and male.
If in my opinion, it says that Allah says that we can't
judge people.
we can't judge people, so we'll
Let them be who they want to be.
Yeah, but we're not
we
supposed
should
to support.
Also guide them to the right path.
Yeah.
Instead of judging them and backbiting about them, we should guide them to the right path.
No, guys, there's different issues here. Issue comes we are not talking about the. Are we going to give them identification or not? This is not matter. The matter is that, for example, if a person has anything defect in his body, let's say he has a one limb or he has a one eye. Do we recognize as a group of one eye, or do we recognize them as a group of one people, like one they have one limb or one leg? No, we don't have. So millions of people, they have something less in their body, but they have not made their group like identification. So the matter is here that why we are going to identify someone like in that name. That's why it's not the matter that we should hate. We should not hate to a tree like. If you talk about the hate, we should not allow to hate anybody's. Of course, this is bottle. This mic, we are not supposed to hate this mic. Why? Exactly. There should be a reason for hate. So Islam doesn't allow and doesn't teach us to hate anyone. Hate is not good. But do I promote that, or do we be part of that, or do we accept? That is the matter. That we should not talk about this, because we don't see any such thing in Islam as a identification, or as a kind of a separation, like a man and a woman. That's it. For example, yes. Are there the group, or if there is a third group, that is a biological issue, not the issue of identification. Yes. This is the issue. Yes. Otherwise, nobody says that you hate.
Yeah. We shouldn't hate them, but we shouldn't support them. Like, we should try and lead them on the right way. We should show them respect, but we shouldn't support them.
Exactly.
Hate them.
No hate. Don't.
Neutral.
Just
Keep
be
it
neutral with them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I feel like diversity is a really important thing. We should conclude this episode. Oh wait, do you have something to say, Suleiman?
Nowadays, this LGBTQ is very prevalent in school. It's very common. You'll see it everywhere. And as Muslims, as you're all saying, we have to respect their decision, as Allah's given them the ability to make decisions. And it's their choice if they want to make a decision thinking it's right.
All right.
And in the end, we just have to respect their decisions, no matter how, in our hearts, no matter how wrong we think it is, no matter how un-Islamic we think it is. We must respect such decisions, and we have to adapt with this environment. We need to, but the most important part is we can't let ourselves be affected by this. We can't change into something like this just because people around us are doing such a thing.
To hate somebody as a creation, as a human being, everybody is human being. So if the discussion goes to that, should we hate them? No, we should not hate anybody whatsoever they introduce themselves in a way. That's is the issue.
Yes. Mustafa, would you like to conclude?
I think we basically wrapped it all up in one go today. But I feel like we should just wrap it up. So thank you, everyone. Diversity is a very important subject. You should never ever have hate, especially if you're a Muslim. I'm Mustafa, your co-host.
My name's Ishan. Thank you to our guests, and thank you all to you watching.
Thank you all, Mustafa and Ishan. And
thank you guys for having me. It was a great time.
Yep.
You're welcome. Left on red,
got it instead.